and gentlemen of the YouTube land, it's your boy Tuglo, and today I just wanted to give Bandai a quick little round of applause. Why, you might ask? Well, if you haven't seen the video that I made probably like 3 to 4 or 5 months ago, it was basically talking about making memory defrag great again. At that point in time, Fate Grand Order was coming out, and there was a huge hype train for that because a lot of people were saying, man, memory defrag, what were the problems at the time? Reskinning characters, same old content every single time, nothing was new, there weren't any guilds, they were really greedy with their diamonds, we couldn't get any pulls, shit was coming out too fast. That was basically the gist of it. If you want to go more, if you want to like listen to more and hear more about what I had to say about that, the video will be like somewhere up in that corner around now. So this video, I just wanted to say Bandai has made memory defrag great again. Well, how, you might ask? Almost everything that I've listed, they've basically tackled. They've given us guilds, they've given us guild events, they've given us different kinds of content. And when I say that, I mean, we've gotten the quarter point tower, we've gotten reverse defense, we've had the all-out war thing, which I thought that was pretty cool because people could, like, it was easy, but people could still get dicked. They've been releasing, like, the anniversary, like the whole last month of, what, September? They, like, basically gave us all the diamonds. Like, dude, they gave us so many diamonds, they gave us enough to easily get to a step 5 on one banner. Like, that alone says Bandai wants us to get at least one 5-star character, and it kind of shows that they care a little bit and they're not too fucking greedy. So that's really, like, appreciated. Another thing that they're doing, if you haven't seen the, I guess, the data mine stuff or the things that they talked about at the Dengeki Festival, I won't be making a video on it just right yet because the data mine stuff, those are always subject to change. However, the things talked about at the Dengeki Festival, I will be talking about those once they come out. I don't want to talk about it and then it comes out one and a half months later. I'll wait till it gets there and then I'll get hyped about it. As for right now, I'm really excited for it, and they are just making a lot of good quality of life changes to the game that definitely needed to be made. So needless to say, they are making, or they have made, a lot of steps in the right direction. Now, does that mean this game is perfect? By no means, it doesn't. There are still many things that, as a veteran player or a player since the beginning of launch, or however you may want to take these quotation marks or these air quotes, however you want to take those, there are still a lot of things that have been left out. I know one thing is the difficulty. We can still take our characters and we still see people running shit in 12 seconds, 8 seconds, 15 seconds. That's one thing that I would potentially like to be changed. Just for the sheer fact that you keep on giving us these OP characters, or these characters that are really good because they're not power creep, but then the content is still going to be real easy and it's just like boop, 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 and then we have nothing to farm. Now, I know personally, because I only get to play on my main account like 3 hours a day, if that, my content kind of lasts longer than people who can just sit down, farm it all out in one sitting or session, and then boom, they have to wait for the next content. So it kind of is easier or better for me to like be forced to space shit out, so that's really good. But the difficulty is still something that can be improved on. I don't think that just saying increasing it to a Master Plus 3 is going to be better, but maybe give us some content that is end game exclusive, or you have to be past a certain, let's say, account level, or you have to have X amount of 4-star or 5-star characters. Basically something that's like a raid content, or just something that, you know, is end game to the fact like, okay, This is actually extremely difficult. I need to sit down, I need to like min-max every little thing I gotta do and basically play perfectly, otherwise I will lose or I'll die or I'll have to restart. Something like that, something that's difficult like that. I think Bandai definitely can make that happen. But let me think about this. Other than just the difficulty of quests, well, let me take that back. Besides the difficulty of quests and the shit pull rate. But, you know, the shit pull rate, that's just a gamble in and of itself. We can all throw our salt about it, but we all know at the end of the day, we're gonna farm up more diamonds, we're gonna pull some more, we're gonna get lucky, we're not gonna get lucky. It's just how the game is. But besides those two things, they've made archers, gunners, and mages relevant again. They gave them the parry. That's fantastic. The only thing that I can think of now, make our guilds bigger. We have other games that have 20 people clans, 50 people clans, or guilds, whatever the game uses for their terminology. You give us like bigger guilds, that'd be fantastic, because then I wouldn't have to manage like 5 separate guilds, and you know, life would be easy. Lamel. But the guilds, the messaging system, I think those still have much room for improvement. Something that I was also going to talk about was saying, hey, leave all the crystals up for every day. Leave the EXP bonus up all day, every day. So that way new players, whenever they join, they'll have that availability to just grind whenever they need to. Now, the only drawback on that is for those people who can get everything done in one session. Then once they get everything caught up, what are they going to have to do? So maybe the crystal thing, that's a good idea to potentially leave it day by day. The EXP quest, which this is part of that Dengeki festival thing, so excuse me for kind of throwing some shit in there. They're going to start leaving the EXP quest open 24/7. But on the hours that it's supposed to be out right now, they're adding an extra difficulty. So that has the potential of giving us more of the highest rarity EXP potions. They could be giving us a completely new tier of EXP potions. There's a lot of things that they can do with that. Aside from these things of how I think they can continue making Memory Defrag great again, I say that from where they were 3 to 5 months ago and the huge hype train that Fate Grand Order had, dude, Fate Grand Order was like this, and then it just like cliff dove like out of nowhere. Because I was on that hype train, and I was like, damn dude, this game looks so hype, it's gonna be really good. And then right before, like, it just like nosedived downwards, I was like, wait a minute, let me get off. So like I like hopped off for a second, and then I just noticed it go like this, and then I was like, I had to walk all the way back to the train station, wait for the Memory Defrag train to come back again, hopped on that, and then now I'm back here making hella content, or trying to at least, for this game. Because, dude, the greatest thing that can possibly happen for Memory Defrag is anime coming out for it. We have SAO 3 coming out. We have SAO, it's like the alternative for GGO coming out. We have SAO Integral Factor. We have SAO Fatal Bullet. Those things alone can drive content for this game. Now, once those games come out, obviously I'm gonna be playing them and I'm gonna be watching that and, you know, all that good shit. But it helps Memory Defrag even more, because now they don't have to rely on seasonal things like, oh well, Thanksgiving's coming up, so we can make a themed banner around that. We have Christmas coming up, we have a theme banner. You won't need theme banners anymore, because now you have original characters from alternative GGO that can be put into this game. Then with the alternative GGO coming out, it gives you more content to think of, that you can just say, hey, here's some more story chapters, let's go ahead and make the GGO arc. So there are a lot of great potential possibilities coming up in the future that Bandai can do for this game, and I just wanted to give them a huge shout out, kind of a little, you know, a little pat on the back, a round of applause, or a pat on the back, a round of applause for what they've been doing, and just saying, man, I appreciate them and it's fantastic. Now, for the question of the video, I want to know, what do you guys think Bandai can do better with this game? How can they improve it? Or are they kind of like killing themselves with the game? If you think that, I'd really love to know why you say that and what makes you feel that way, just because at the moment, I don't want to say I'm blind to everything, but at the moment, I'm going to say about 85% of everything they're doing has been great. There's that 15%, which I kind of touched on. You know, they can touch up a little here, touch up a little there. But I want to know what y'all think. Do you like the moves that they're making? Do you think there are better moves that they can make than what I said? If so, please let me know down in the comment section below, as I am very, very curious, because, dude, for as many older players that quit and went to different games, I kind of want to like have a little resurgence for them and say, dude, this is the time to come back. Start scouting, start building up an account, because there is so much like hype. There's so much hype to come, and I want to like try to build and get as many people back onto this train as possible. Now, you know, you don't have to be a whale. You can just be free to play. We don't have to make it that kind of train, but you get what I'm saying. So, as always, people, thank you so much for watching the video. I really, really do appreciate the support a lot. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, as it would help make the dream become a reality. Also, check out the description box down below for links to my social media, my Twitch, my Discord server, and my Patreon page, as I would greatly appreciate it. And last but not least, that is the fat lady singing. That over there, way in the back, you can barely hear it, but that's the bells are ringing. And until the next video, I hope you have an awesome and fantastic day. And until then, peace out.